Brad Williams, XL Primed. Compute the average vehicle inventory for the last 5 months. How are we going to do this? The perfect tool is offset. And you're probably going, oh, not offset. Yeah, offset is a pain in the butt to learn. Once you do, it's a great tool. Here, what we have vehicle inventory for 7 months. We want the last 5 months. Take average, well, that's pretty simple. And then offset. Offset, we're going to plant our flag where? D5. Based on what? Our reference. Here, offset creates a reference offset from a starting point. Reference, the starting point supplied as a central reference. In other words, that's where we're planting our flag. Our rows, the rows to offset below the starting reference, if we're going that route. D5, we're not going down, we're going across. Columns, the number of columns to offset to the right of the starting reference. We're going to get a little creative here. We have a height and a width. The height in rows of the return reference is probably going to be a 1. And the width, this is the engine here. This is what's going to allow us to pull this whole thing off. Let's look here. We have offset row. Our reference is going to be, that's our flag. Where are our rows? 0 rows. We're not going down. We're going to stay right here at D5. Go to columns. Columns, we need to offset this a little bit because we want to start at a different column. We need to move over, and our column's going to have to be different outcome, and that's D5, J5 minus 5. From our starting point, 1, 2. 1, 2. Not the starting point, 1, 2. This is going to be 2. F9. Creative way to do that. You could manually do it. Here's a calculated way. Next will be our height. Well, we want to stay in the column. Our width. We want to go from column 2 to column 5. That's it. And then we just copy it down and we put an average to it. Here is the count. That's consistent. And then here's offset. This is what offset's doing. We have offset DO. All right, so if you're trying to visualize what we're trying to do, from here, we're going average. You could do this if you want, average, and you just grab F5 to J5. And this is just a check, but 53.8. Conceptually, from a logic standpoint, it's hard to figure out, but once you do, you know, all right, I get it. Offset and indirect and frequency are tools that you practice over and over and over. Over here is a narrative. Read it. I pretty much translated this. And then over here, the anatomy. Go through. If it's seemingly easy, pat yourself on the back. Otherwise, just review it. Take a look at the map and practice. Brad Williams, XL Prime.